Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Lobotomy Corporation. Now, I know I've been saying this a lot, but today's a very exciting day. But this time, it's different. We're not going to be fighting anything. Well, I don't know, maybe, we might. I don't know what to expect yet, but we're going to be opening up the architecture department. That's the exciting part. But I wanted to show you that we finally got the backward clock. Thank God. That thing is so useful. And I'm hoping that it will be just as useful in the future. Actually, no. I hope it's useless. I hope I never have to use it again. This is day 43. I think this is as far as I've ever gotten. But we've done day 43 before, so I'm going to skip it. The other thing I've been working really hard to get, and I've kind of messed up real hard here, but I did it for a good reason. The Silver Mist and Posy will never get any stronger. It sucks real bad because they could actually get a lot stronger. Now that we have their max limiters basically turned off, all of our agents can go above 130 now. But I messed it up by giving them this hat. So as you do repression work, so people were saying that as you do repression work with it, these numbers actually go up and then they start to go down. And you want to try to find the magic sweet spot, but right in the middle somewhere. I'm going to stay at 10, though, because 10 feels very powerful. I don't want to risk it all that much. I don't think I need to boost them too much higher. That being said, there should only be 5 more agents that we have. Unless this is like a double department, and then we have 10. But I'm thinking that we're only going to have 5 agents that we're going to have to max out here pretty quick. Because it seems like a relatively small area for this one. I'm going to guess it's about the same size as this one. It sort of kind of resembles that. Unless this like opens up and gets massive somehow. I don't think so. But so I guess what I'm saying is this is probably about the limit of what we're going to have in our facility. This is the end of day 43. Now, I have worked a little bit on trying to up everyone's level. Unfortunately, I don't think I was able to max everyone out. That's okay. I'm not as worried about that because we can do it as we go, and I can just purchase the upgrades with lobotomy points if I have to. Okay, so now we have to pick our new abnormalities, which are going to go in the architecture team. I'm leaning toward Old Lady because she's easy to work with. And if we make too many departments too scary, we run into issues. However, I do need to re-extract because I need to roll as many times as I can to try to get the White Knight. So let's go. Big and will be bad wolf would not actually be a problem. This is stupid, right? This is really dumb to do this. Burrowing Heaven I don't want. Happy Teddy Bear kind of sucks. It's not really very helpful, but at least I have a reason for grabbing the big bad wolf. Yeah, let's do it. Honestly, we can handle it, no problem. And even if those two fight with one another, I would rather have them fighting with one another, and I can slow them down and just kick the absolute crap out of them. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. And in fact, when they target one another, it helps me out sometimes because they can rampage through and actually destroy most of the other abnormalities. Not a big deal. We'll deal with whatever it throws at us. But day 44, this is a big deal. This is new. Maybe I have, but I don't remember day 44 ever. Now, what kind of creepiness are we going to get into? Because Angela has been only getting creepier and creepier and revealing more and more of the story, the scenario.
Your scenario is reaching an end soon. Just do as you've done before. Although the energy you've collected will not be supplied to the outside, that doesn't mean your work was for nothing, or that this place no longer serves a purpose. My goal? Are you finally asking me now, after all this time?
Oh, I do remember this. I don't remember what she says, but I remember her pointing out that we are not very observant, let's say. I would say sympathetic, but we kind of are already knowing, like, we're already guessing which way this is going, so.
Of course, it's the same as yours. The conclusion of the script we have. If not, I wouldn't have a reason to go through all this trouble just to help you.
Unless that's part of your programming. But we've already seen that she can kind of sort of tiptoe around her programming a little bit. I'm not saying she can straight up break whatever programming we have ingrained into her. I'm just saying that she kind of sort of is one of those AIs that doesn't necessarily have to follow her programming or her rules. As long as she can sort of kind of justify everything that she's doing, then she can sort of kind of get away with anything. So Angela says that their goal is the same as ours. And they're not lying about why they want that to happen. They want to leave. But why? Why are they so bent on getting out? Besides the fact that they haven't been out. As well as why are they so bent on helping us in order to leave? Do we somehow have the key? Do we somehow, like, Angela requires us in order to get out of here? And at what point are we the key to get out? I mean, why not, if it's like a biometric, like hand or something, why don't they just cut off our hand and then like slap it on the sensor? What is it that about us that we have to change by day 50 in order for her to get out? I am so confused. I don't understand why she's locked in here with us or why we're locked in here in general, besides we couldn't cope with everything and now this is our way of coping with it. I don't understand it. The good thing is we will learn more as we go, because this is day 45. I definitely have never seen day 45. Definitely not. I don't think so anyway.
The time is upon you. It's time to complete the final piece of the puzzle you've been missing. May you have the best of luck on the last leg of your journey. Saying something like, I hope you will finally be happy, or that some of the leftover pain can be relieved now, have long become empty words.
Oh, this isn't the last or the first time we've been here, even though she's lied and told us that before. Like, oh, you're one of the first to ever get this far. I don't think so. I think a lot of A's or X's or whatever they're calling us nowadays have made it to day 45 then, if these words have long been empty.
There are several more things I would like to say, but let me sum them up into one sentence. I wish you success this time.
Yep, see, we've definitely been this far before.
I enjoyed being with you for not only these 45 days, but also the moments you don't remember. Well, there's just one last Sephirot you need to meet.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who are they? The last ones have been pretty nasty. They've been pretty, like, top tier. The Hakmas, which are geniuses similar to us, so that's how they were so powerful. We have the Binnas, who were physically powerful, but psychologically were kind of messed up a little bit. So now, is this person emotionally powerful? Are we getting the 3 realms of humanity? And this person can now shred minds?
He holds in his hands a warmth that looks so comforting, but he can shatter people's hearts like they're nothing.
I called it! I called it! Totally called it. I knew that's what they were going for. Each of the Sephirot has kind of sort of represented, I guess, a reality of humanity. We have the mind, we have the body, and we have the emotions. And that's what these last 3 represent. And that's why these are the hardest for A to overcome. A could rely on their mind, their body, and their emotions for a long time until they eventually broke. Once that happens, A's humanity was just completely shattered. And I think that's what these last 3 are representative of.
Dang it.
Well, I guess we will be introduced to them, but I have to round out Hakma's department before we can move on. And then 46 is a memory repository day, because 41 was one. So this is it. This is going to be the state of our facility moving forward, including Big Bad Wolf, which means that I only have 2 more options and then an item in order to get the White Knight. I have to find the White Knight. So when I get to day 46, I'm going to be memory wiping a lot. I'm going to be winding back the clock, trying to get my hands on the White Knight. Okay, 50 remaining, no deaths, 1 promotion. Don't know who. Honestly, don't care at this point. I've got 2 goals. The first is to try to get the White Knight. If I can find the White Knight. Fairy Festival would be okay. It's kind of throwing me some easy ones, which are... It's good, but I definitely want... What? Wait. What? No! What is this? You've pressed it numerous times and you still have something you want to know about it? What is it? I've seen all of them. I have 100% on the codex. Also, we have the White Knight. I honestly am so perplexed. I don't understand. If I get the architecture team, I already have 2 spots filled with this pick. So there's only 1 option and then an item option. So I'm going to have to just keep rewinding until I get the White Knight if I pick this one. But if I pick this, it's stuck in my facility even if it sucks. Even if it's like the most horrendous abnormality you could ever ask for. This is it. This is the one I'm going to have because we're at day 46. No, I have to take the White Knight. What is this? What is this? What am I looking at? Why do I recognize this a little bit? Maybe I've never seen this and it's just like I'm imagining things, but if this is A's office and we're going down here and we're meeting A, that's my guess because that's the only time that I've ever seen red for the Lobotomy Corporation symbol here. Although I guess that's not true. Gabora's was red too, wasn't it? I don't know. I really don't. I'm assuming that this is probably... We're coming face to face with us, or like the robot equivalent of us, is what I'm guessing is down here. That said, I kind of wish I would have taken the other abnormality now. I have to have the White Knight no matter what, but I wish I would have taken that other abnormality. What are the chances that it's gone now forever? And what is happening? A long time has passed since my loved ones left with their broken bodies and hearts. We've finally met after taking such a long detour. This is definitely us. This is old us. This is A, isn't it? So we're not A. The heck is happening? I sent you a letter one day. So Angela wasn't lying when she said you'll meet A eventually. I thought she just meant, well, look in the mirror and there will be A, because we're supposed to be A. But we're not. We're definitely a robot. I am almost positive we are a robot representation of A. Most of the other Sephirots are like bits and pieces of the actual person slammed into a robot and turned into some sort of cybernetic abomination. Like they took all of your bits, just mushed them up into a blender and then poured you into a robot. And that's your cyborg body. So what the heck happened here if this is A? That old strange letter that had the same name for sender and recipient. It told you that we would meet soon. Why do you hesitate? Please, come with your mind at ease. I hope this environment satisfies you. I tried my best to recreate our office. You need at least one place in life to feel comfortable, don't you? However, I speculate you feel that this place is a bit more serene than you might remember. So to say, there are many reasons for that. This is a reflection of your heart, after all. The emptiness in your mind must be what makes this place so void. We weren't particularly fond of untidiness, but there she was, always making a mess out of an organized room. There were times when we were used to such messiness, giving up on cleaning the room. Sadly, our hearts couldn't bear to recreate such a moment.
I am sure that now you know. This space changes to the rhythm of your heart. This office is born from your heart, siphoned up from your deepest subconsciousness.
Is that what the microwaves do? The ones that they beam into my brain? I call them microwaves. I don't know what else to call them because I know they're not that. But they are beaming all sorts of different visions into our brain. So does this space change in order to fit our desire then? Or I guess it's deeper than that. It's not what we want. It's what is embedded into our very soul, our very essence. It reads our subconscious and then projects it onto our consciousness.
Yes, many parts of this facility were extracted and created from our minds. How did you think building such enormous underground structures in such a short period of time was even possible? We needed multiple extractions until we finally solidified amorphous images into something tangible. We repeated it so many times until the memories were blurred and emotions were dulled, to a point where even the original sin was forgotten. Yes, there truly were countless repeats. It must have been roughly 10 years outside while this entire facility has been trapped in the cycle for a length of 10,000 years.
Whoa. Whoa, time moves differently in here. I mean, time moves differently in a lot of different places, but it definitely moves differently in here. Every year is 1,000 years in here. Holy crap. If you think about it, we roughly make it about 1 month, and it's been 10,000 years. So every month, we're redoing all of this cycle for what feels like 10,000 years. That's like 12,000 cycles. Actually, no, 120,000 cycles. Holy crap. My math was way the heck off. I missed a zero. No wonder the rabbit lady's like, I am so tired of this. Can we stop? I got off on a tangent, but again, 120,000 cycles later, we finally made it to day 46. Holy crap.
This eternity is fascinating. All humans are given only one life to live. The future comes to us like the relentless waves of the sea. We cannot go against them. We are merely pushed back. Time Track's technology could only reverse time in a very limited area. This tech was used for trivial things, such as granting an infinite moment of death to a condemned man. Ha! Oh! Oh, God! Wait! What? So they thought to themselves, well, let's see here. What's worse than the death penalty for all these people who have done worse things than what would require a normal death penalty? How about we lock this person into one of the worst deaths we possibly can and make them relive it for all of eternity? That's like some Greek mythology, gods torturing other gods level of despicableness. That is absolutely horrendous. Oh my God. Look, could you not have given me a different trivial thing that it's used for? Maybe like, I don't know, people remembering happy times and not locking someone into the most torturous existence possible? I guess that is what this world is, though, isn't it? It's all just one giant torture chamber for people. Or to show those whose days are numbered the happiest moments.
You should have started with that. I'm just saying, everything I've seen up to this point, the happy part would be great. That would have been good. That would have at least put me at ease a little bit. Then you could have really slammed home that horrendous part.
However, when combined with our energy tech, this small technology could bloom into something much bigger.
You mean everyone could be immortal? Living for 10,000 years over the lifespan of 10 years?
We invested in them without hesitation, even though they required a massive amount of funding and energy. That's how Time Track's second invention came to life. If time could be reversed infinitely, we could reach the sky that seemed unreachable.
Oh my God. Okay, I know what this would be good for. I know what this could be good for. This is good for space travel. So you don't actually have to, well, I don't know what would be easier at this point, whether it's traveling faster than the speed of light or reversing time or freezing time. If you could freeze time, you could send people off and you wouldn't have to travel at the speed of light or faster than the speed of light. Then you wouldn't have to send a bunch of resources either. You could eat the same meal, the actual same meal every single day, because it just gets reversed out of you. If that makes sense. I don't know how, like, the metaphysics of time reversal like that is, but you would do the exact same thing over and over and over again until you got to your destination. You wouldn't have to, like, make this massive ship. I guess that would be okay.
Unfortunately, breaking an absolute law of nature cost us a lot. Although we could rewind time infinitely, it always left some form of distortion, perhaps because this technology still has not been perfected. No man could keep their sanity intact in this place. But here you are. You've reached this point, even though you limped and groveled along the way. Of course, it wouldn't have been possible, if not for Angela, but it is a Herculean achievement that you went through that journey. Please, let your body and mind rest. If just for a brief moment, you must be exhausted. The path after this will be brutal. Extremely brutal. Us, we whom you will meet again, will also be brutal. They will not let you pass as simply as I do. Oh, there's more of us. Oh no, how many A's are there? If by any chance you think you're not ready yet, it is okay to go back to the first act. If you've made it here once after such a long and hard time, you will surely come here again, no matter how long it takes. We literally have all the time in the world. There is no need to hurry. Just keep in mind that the situation will be much different if you move forward from here. You will be given harsh trials and faded, saturated questions we could not answer. And I am sure you already know this. You can reverse time, but you cannot reverse a tale. What is that supposed to mean? Can't reverse a tale. Oh, it means that, in other words, I can reverse time. I can go back. I can relive something. But once something, like a crucial event has happened, like the loss of Carmen, I cannot go back and fix that. So it's kind of similar to the idea that there are moments in our lives and moments in history that can never be undone. There's like pivotal moments that are key moments that cannot be moved. And the loss of Carmen is one of them. And I think that's sort of kind of what they were saying. This is wild. Now here's the thing. We are definitely ready to move on. We are definitely ready to, like, smack this with everything we've got. Oh, what? Sorry, what? What, suppress the Midnight of White. The heck is the Midnight of White? Also, oh, buddy, you're already doing it. Where'd you go? There it is, the White Knight. I'm gonna have to follow that thing around with at least one of my agents. I'm gonna have to figure out who I'm gonna send that way. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what the Midnight of White is. We now have the White Knight. It might be a little unfortunate that we have both at the same time. I probably wanted to do that
before this, but this is our state of our facility. There is no turning back now, and I do want to try to get my hands on that other abnormality that was here. It also looks like we have quite a few abnormalities that we're going to be getting in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching this one, and remember
To take care and goodbye.